The Adidas partnership with Jerry Lorenzo was announced in December of 2020. This was a huge moment in sneakers. He wasn't the first major collaborator at Nike with a shoe that did really well to leave the brand and go to the three stripes. This is a huge moment in sneaker culture. However, we didn't see the first Fear of God and Adidas shoe until late 2023, and that gap did more harm than good. A collaboration and a partnership that first was met with a lot of anticipation and excitement turned into one of impatience and no longer truly caring. In sneakers, if you let the window pass, then the energy goes with it. Another part of the challenge with the anticipation was, what was the shoe going to look like? And when the shoe finally got announced, it felt very similar to the Nike projects. The similarities between the Adidas models and the Nike models overshadowed how good the Adidas models actually were. Fair or not, people couldn't unsee the comparison. And instead of judging the shoe on its own merits, it was constantly measured against what came before. Then we had the whole Chewbacca gate. Seeing the shoe hit such deep discounts really distorted people's opinions on it. Somehow, the shoe being on sale diminished the overall allure of the sneaker. Once something becomes that heavily discounted, people begin asking questions, even if the product itself is still worthy of purchase. Which leads us to this one, the Fear God and Adidas 2.0. This shoe is clean, really clean. I like the look from the time it was announced. Now, I didn't like the price point necessarily. Personally, I really liked the green pair, but that one was sold out. And these also recently went on sale on the Fear of God website. But there's also some confusion about what category this product lives in. It's technically Adidas basketball, but when you look at it, you see more elevated lifestyle. You see a shoe that you can throw on with a fit and get fly with. So that also may be a disconnect between the product and the consumer. Living in between categories isn't super easy, and there aren't many sneakers that do it well. For me, when I think about the partnership, the biggest question is what could have been. Adidas made Fear of God more accessible. It felt like a bridge between the high-end consumer and the casual one. Now, Jerry's made it very clear that his intentions are to make Fear of God the next big fashion house, similar to Versace and Louis Vuitton. But that makes you wonder, is that the end of accessibility with Fear of God? Are we looking at the last version of Fear of God that will be accessible to the everyday consumer? Now, around the same time that they announced that the partnership was over, they did announce the 3.0, which is the last sneaker that Jerry will release with Adidas. It's time to hear from you. Let me know in the comments which of the shoes that Jerry dropped with Adidas are your favorite, and where do you think the line goes next?